I've got a few of my favourite transitions for B-roll coming right up. Right, the first transition pack is a glitch pack, and you can pick it up for free if you go along to Ryan Nangle's YouTube page. He gives you a ton of different plugins, some you need to pay for, some you don't. He does offer you the chance to donate when you're downloading it, so please do that. It keeps these people happy, and it means they'll keep on putting out these plugins for us all to use. I'll put Ryan's channel down below, so you check it out, click on the link, and here it is. Right, the next one is called the Transzoom 2 pack. The website it's on is www.pixelfilmstudios.com. This is filled with loads of plugins on it. They are a bit expensive, so if you see one you like, maybe research a wee bit. You could maybe find something similar on a YouTuber's page that they've made, and you can pick it up for free, maybe with a donation. Or even a lot cheaper, because £23 is a bit steep, but I do love the pack, so I would say it's totally worth it for the Transzoom 2 pack. I'll put the link down below for that as well. Here it is. The next transitions I'm going to talk about are very cool. It's best for vloggers, and it can be really good for cinematic footage. It's in-camera transitions, and these are more of a technique, a camera technique, because like when you're doing it, you want to either like whip off, like, have I got a camera? I can show you exactly what I mean. I'm back. Right. For example, this is obviously better to show you, but I can just turn this on. Sweet. Right, I'm gonna switch to this camera and now.
And we're back.
Oh,
I'm back. We're here in Berlin. David's here visiting me. It's great.
that's not supposed to happen.
Today we're here in my favourite park in Berlin. It's called Humboldt Park.
I can tell it always getting in my videos,
We're
man.
going to see some of that soon. And
No.
cracking. I mean,
No.
on the Instagram is.
No. Anyway, right, so I'm here now, and we're on this camera. So pretty much to do this transition, you want to whip off from side to side, or up and down, or like cover it. That's all kind of in-camera transitions. I want to do a full video on these, but for an example, I'm gonna whip off to the left, then I'll bring it back round with the right, and that's the kind of transition. This in-camera transitions can be a lot of things, like covering it up, then opening it up, and you're absolutely somewhere else. So you cover it, and then you open it, so you're like covering, then you open, and then you're somewhere else. A lot of YouTubers use this for vlogging, and they do the kind of shake thing, because they'll change like t-shirts and stuff like that, and loads and loads of different things you can do with this. Like I said, I'm going to do a longer video, but let's go back to the good setup. Right, so yeah, these are really good transitions. I would recommend getting an actual one of these tripod or something that you can hold on to like kind of, so it's easy. So you're not going to break your camera pretty much. When I started doing this technique, when I was practicing it at first, I was doing it on my DSLR that's filming me just now. I'm exhausted for running. But that's the only thing about these transitions, you can't seem tired if you're like pretending to like flash to these places, and then you're out of breath in every take because you're running up and down stairs and stuff like that. Just a wee second. Just a wee second. Yeah, I'm fine. Right, game face. Whew. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Right, tripod, yeah. Because you don't want to drop your camera, pretty much. So this wee tripod that I've got on this, I bought for £14 off Amazon. So, I mean, you can't really see it because of the lighting. It's pretty handy, but yeah. So it's just a wee handy tripod, only £14 from Amazon. I'll put the link for this down below as well, because it's pretty sturdy and it's pretty handy for just doing these kind of transitions all round. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, I will be doing a full video on that. Like I said, probably when I was flying about somewhere and I did that, I said that I was going to do a full video on this. Right, my final transition is speed ramping. This is a bit harder to do. It'll take a lot of practice. It's mostly in editing that you'll be dealing with, like try to get it right. So you can spend hours and hours of your free time learning how to do this, which we all just love doing. Again, I'll probably want to do a full video on speed ramping, but I just thought it's a good one to include in this because it is a good transition. But for a quick example, here it is. Speed ramping is all done during the editing process, but it is usually shot in 120 frames per second, so it can look super smooth. You just have to slow down your footage, then select the area you want to start it, then speed it up. When the full subject is in shot, then maybe slow it back down, then speed it up again and transition into the next clip. So pretty much you're speeding up. It can be like walking up to that subject and then you want to slow down when it's just panning around the subject, and then speeding up again into the next clip, and then slow up, speed down, speed, slow. Just mess about with it, just have fun with it. Watch some YouTubers doing it, and just like try and maybe mimic their style, and then you work on it, and then you'll create your own style of doing it, and pretty much go from there. So there you have it, my favourite transitions for cinematic footage. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you can, and then comment down below if you're liking these tutorials. I'm uploading every Monday with a new tutorial, so keep up to date, keep watching them, let me know who you are. If you're putting these things that I'm telling you into practice, I would love to hear from you, so just comment down below, it would be great. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm David Barclay, see you next time.